All right. Men not organizing. Hey, Billy Bulbous Bullocks. I was listening to one of your many podcast clips on YouTube, and one thing you said really stuck with me. You mentioned how women are better than men when it comes to getting things done in their benefit because they're able to organize themselves into groups in order to champion for a cause. Yeah, they are good at that. They're good at threatening men, on a one-on-one level in a relationship. All the way up. Although, they're losing big time, in Texas if you're pro-choice, if you're pro-life, I don't know, you think they're winning. I'm not going to get involved in that shit. I ain't stepping in that fucking swamp. Anyway, he said, I think it was your explanation of why feminists, on top of having so much influence, don't seem to have a male counterpart. I don't even know what that means. And he goes, I have to disagree there. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, it comes the thing, organized, because they're better able to organize themselves into groups in order to champion for a cause. I think it was your explanation as to why feminists, on top of having so much influence, don't seem to have a male counterpart. What does that mean, they don't have a male counterpart? First of all, dude, you're listening to a podcast. This is me just trying to fill up an hour, so God knows. I don't even remember half the shit I say. I have to disagree with there. Oh, you know what? I agree with you. You're right. I shouldn't have said that shit. This is the new me. It just ends these type of conversations. Yeah, you're right, man. Why did I say that? From my experience, the biggest problem is that men who do get together to stand up for their rights are either ignored or immediately labeled as hateful misogynists. I highly recommend you check out a documentary about the men's right movement titled The Red Pill. Interestingly enough, it was created by a lady documentarian by the name of Cassie Jaye, who prior to the production of the documentary was a feminist. In fact, the documentary was originally made in an attempt to show how evil men's right activists were. Okay. I don't know much about men's rights activists. I remember a few of them tried to attach themselves to my podcast, and I was reading what they were writing, and it just sounded like a bunch of guys that weren't getting laid. I'm all for divorced guys, though. Going to divorce court. What happens in divorce court to most of the time men, but straight across the board to who is ever making more money? Because now you're seeing that with women, now that they're getting opportunities and they're fucking crushing it and they're making a lot of money, and all of a sudden they get divorced and, the guy starts asking for ridiculous alimony. I mean, it's a fucking travesty, whoever it happens to. I just don't understand why there's two people involved. Like, both of you, your relationship failed. So there should be 50-50 responsibility. And how one person who, makes less money gets to basically live the same lifestyle and just have the person they don't no longer love removed from the situation. I mean, that's ridiculous to do that to a man or a woman. Anyway, what's sad is that her abandonment of this is going back to the documentarian who wanted to do a thing to show men's rights people looking like assholes. And then she became one, I guess. I guess feminists would say she has Stockholm Syndrome. What's sad is that her abandonment of the feminist label arose when she found herself attacked and slandered by those who she once considered friends in the feminist community simply because she was giving a voice to a different perspective. Yeah, there's a lot of that in everywhere, from sports fans to activists, and especially on the internet. People like to hear people say what they think. It makes them feel better. It makes them feel right. Makes them feel smart. I don't know what it is. Anyway, also, I won't lie. Maybe I'm just a crier, but some of the interviews shown in the video made me shed some big ones. In any case, thanks for reading my message. Love your humor, your podcast, and your acting. Thank you. Best wishes to your family. Peace, love, and go fuck yourself. I got to be honest with you. I have enough issues with women. I don't need to watch that. I don't because I overcorrect the other way, so I need to fucking be a little more empathetic. Having said that, I don't let myself get walked all over. I'll take the fight. I'll sleep on the couch. I don't give a shit.